Welcome back to my channel. Today we're talking about the new makeup releases for this week. So if you want to see what's new in makeup, then just keep on watching. Let's start this week with the Makeup by Mario bronzers. These ones are the new Softsculpt Talc-Free Blurring Bronzers. And I do have to say, listen, I'm full on into that, to be honest. I feel like though the first one is looking more like a setting powder, just saying. So it seemed to be, at least for me personally, that could be working, to be honest. And I do want to try Makeup by Mario. So if you have a product you absolutely love and adore from Makeup by Mario, write it down in the comments so I know and I can pick that up. Last time we talked about the new Refi, whatever it is, blushes. This time we talk about the bronzers. Yes, another bronzer release this week, which, why not? This seemed to be though a cream. These are the cream bronzers and they are medium coverage, radiant finish. And as you can tell, there seem to be 6 colors, if I am not mistaken. And June could be a good match. It has more cool undertones, which is the lightest shade in the picture. I do have to say the Makeup by Mario are more intriguing to me personally. So for me, I would prefer, if I buy them, the Makeup by Mario. What do you think? Should I try Refi? This is like quite new-ish, I would say. They had a mascara, then now the blushes, and now like bronzers. So what do you think? This one is though intriguing me. First of all, I do enjoy SheGlam as a brand, and I feel like a ton of the products are quite affordable and they do perform, which I do enjoy. So far though, I do have to say, foundation wise, I was not lucky in any direction at all. This one is more of a tint, and we do have the Do and Done Skin Tint with SPF 20, which is not enough, but underneath or on top of your daily SPF, this could be really good. We do have several shades, and I do think this could be nice. Just saying. And this time I would definitely try linen, which last time did not work out. And to be honest, this time with the other foundation did not work out either. So we're trying, yeah. Really do. So I do think this is really intriguing, and again, I'm trying to find a foundation or something like it that works and has my color. This is the main issue I have. I've tried in my recent video, I've tried the hydrating foundation. I do enjoy the formula quite a bit. The color though is not working for me, which nice. So yes, this could be nice. Definitely would want to order it from SheGlam when I order. So this is a yes. Again, I'm still hoping find the perfect thing for me. I feel like also this is the year of shimmer blushes and shimmer liquid blushes. So Moira Cosmetics is giving us shimmer blushes, as you can tell. These look like, listen, they look like all of the other shimmer blushes we already had. Like the ColourPop. What did we have now? Revolution, Huda, like all the good things, just saying. It's like a great thing, to be honest. I do enjoy shimmer blush from time to time. Normally I'm more up there with like the matte blushes, so I can set my highlight where I want it to be, just saying. But I feel like this could be really nice. They are $10 each, there are 8 shades. So I feel like this can be something quite affordable that you may want to try out. I do think the color selection is quite okay. Listen, I'm thinking like 8 shades are not like a ton of shades. Also though, not just 4. So I'm a little bit like, but I can definitely find a few shades in here that I would like. So for me personally, this could be nice. I feel like this week is like foundations, bronzers, just like that, a few palettes, but we come to that. This one is though the new Maybelline Fit Me foundation, and this one is the BB Cream Nude. Yeah, we do have at least 7 shades, hopefully more, but probably not, at least not for Germany. Listen, we always get the butt end from everything. I feel like the color selection in the US is way better than in Germany. So if you're from the US and you're like, listen, I'm traveling to Germany, bring your foundation. Just saying, especially for drugstore stuff, we don't have it probably. So as you can tell, there is of course a few shades. Not sure if these are all the shades we see here, but this could be nice. This has an SPF of 50. and it should not feel heavy or greasy, which we don't know about that. But yes, I do think if number 10, which seemed to be the lighter shade, at least in the picture, if number 10 is like working on my skin tone, I don't have a problem picking this up. I do enjoy a good skin tint. I feel like in the last years, especially after 2016, we verged more into the skin tint like area. And personally for me, at my age, I don't have a ton to cover. Just saying, I don't have like a ton of blemishes. Yes, there are a few from time to time, hormonal and all the good stuff. But I feel in general we are good, or I am good. I don't have too much to cover. I mean, the under eyes I do cover with concealer, just saying. So for me personally, I think this is a great idea if the shade fits. We do have a new makeup brand by a new celebrity. This is God Mode by Moretz, and to be honest, this is looking kind of fun. Just saying, we don't see like a ton of products. As you can tell, there's like a sneak peek of things, probably like eyeliners, at least you can tell in the picture. There seem to be also like eyeshadow palettes, highlighters, lip liners. There seem to be even more. I do think I enjoy. Well, we'll see. We will talk about another brand in a few minutes, but I feel like I do enjoy to have like a more youthful makeup brand, if you will, that has also like some fun stuff. You know what I mean? I feel like the clean curse aesthetics we do have in a ton of brands at the moment, and since Rihanna is not doing a ton of makeup at the time because yeah, she's pregnant and all the good things, I totally understand her that she's not like main focusing on that. I feel like I would love to see a little bit more color cosmetics and brands that have like are a little bit more youthful, bringing out a little bit more fun things. And I'm hoping that Moretz is giving us that. At least from the picture, as you can tell, it looks definitely not like a clean girl aesthetic thing. You know what I mean? So I'm hoping, I'm having high hopes for this. I would love to see something more. Also, again, of course, this is an US brand, so if and when this is coming to Europe or even Germany, we don't know. At least I don't know, but I would love to see it here as well if there is good stuff. Just saying, otherwise you can just skip that. But yeah, I'm excited. What do you think? We do have a collaboration between Blendbunny Cosmetics and Jordan Liberty, and to be honest, this is a really cute collection. We do have several products, as you can tell. There's also one eyeshadow palette, and there's also like a highlighting palette, I would say, that we probably could use as well as a shimmer palette. Just saying. We do have blushes, and we do have brushes, and we do have lip oil glosses. You know what I mean? So I do think this is kind of cute. I think the glosses are like really nice. We do have, at least as you can tell, a ton of colors. I do think that this collection is kind of cute, you know, because we do have several products. Even if you have like one or two products, you're like, I don't know. You have others that maybe are more interesting. I think for me personally, like the All Shimmer palette, at the skip, I can't wear that as highlighters or blushes, at least not really. And then we do have the eyeshadow palette, which is cute, but it's also quite sunsetty. You know what I mean? Like there are neutrals, there are pink, like purples. And to be honest, I do enjoy the color story, but it's not my fave. So for me personally, this is a no. But if you like the color combination, if you like a more warmer tone eye palette with some like sunset vibes, where you definitely can go into that direction, I think this could be really, really cute. Personally, for me, I'm out. This one though, hello. This one is the Bella Beauty Par Ocean Jewels palette, and like, look at this. Isn't that cute? It is so damn cute. I love it. I do love these colors. We do have magnetic pens as per usual. We do have 7 multichrome shimmers, 1 holochrome. We have 1 duochrome shimmer, 11 mattes, and 1 sparkly matte. So we do have a 20 pen, which, as you can tell, as you know, this is a magnetic palette, and that means you could switch out some of the shades. I do love my Halloween palette, which is gorgeous. And I feel like if I wanted to add in a little bit more, I could use these ones. They're purple, they are blues, they are like these limey yellow greens. I do love them. So for me personally, that is definitely something that I would love to have. And then they also release, Bella Beauty Bar is also releasing some magnetic palettes in 6 and 12 pans. So if you are in that like position like I am, that I have more than, like I have one Bella Beauty Bar palette. If I buy the Ocean Jewels, I have 2 Bella Beauty Bar palettes, and I could like swap them into these. And I do enjoy that, just saying. I do like these kind of like magnetic pen system. Not sure why, but I feel like it's really clean, and I do like the clean girl aesthetics, at least in this kind of a way. Like this is really nice, and I'm pretty sure these like palettes as well as the eyeshadow pens are quite norm, so you could also put in the magnetic like pens, just saying. Pretty sure if I would put in Colourpop or the original Makeup Geek, which I still have, guys, I'm still having that, I could do that. And I do enjoy that you can like travel with them in that way. So if you want to have like a 6 or 12 pen and you don't want to bring your whole Bella Beauty Bar like palette or any other, or you would just like put them together, you could, which I do enjoy. So this is both yes for me. Well, we do have now the full collection from Lethal Cosmetics and Adventure Times, and we do have several products. As you can tell in the picture, we do have an eyeshadow palette, we do also have a mirror, we do have several cheek products, which include blushes as well as highlighter. We do have lip products, lip care sets, and I think one of them is... I think one of them are eyeliners, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure it is. At least something like this. We also have like a headband as well as a pouch, a makeup pouch. Listen, I do have to say, I do enjoy the eyeshadow palette. I think this is a really cute, colorful eyeshadow palette. I'm really thinking about buying this because I felt like I could like compare it to the She Glam, which probably just from logical sense, we do have more colors in this one than in the She Glam one, just saying. I do think the merchandise is cute on either ways. So if you love Adventure Times and you're like, listen, I want to have a purse, there is another one from She Glam. So just have that in mind. There is another collection from Adventure Time with She Glam, which again, I will not purchase the lip glosses. They seem to be quite similar to the ones I have from She Glam, and I don't need twice that, to be honest. And the lip products itself, again, the lipsticks, I don't wear them. So the only thing I would be interested in is definitely the eyeshadow palette and maybe the orange blush. That sounds really nice. And maybe the highlighter. That could be also something I could be interested in. Just saying. What do you think? Should I try it? Should I not? Should I do a video comparing the She Glam with Lethal? Write it down in the comments. We do have several highlighting products this week. One of them is by Prada Beauty. Prada Beauty is giving us 3 colors of a highlighter. Love that for us. This is the Prada Light Glowing Highlighting Powder. And how do I tell you that without sounding and looking like a joke to you? I can't. This is $90. 90. Yeah, that's a skip for me. Listen. First of all, the obvious, the price tag is like horrendous. We are not doing that. You are not doing that. Not $90 for a highlighter, which you can get probably like cheaper from NARS, which we will talk about that later. You can get cheaper from every other single brand on this planet. That is one point. The other one is that there are 3 colors. Are you joking? 3. And by the way, none of this is working for me. Like, this is not going to work on my skin. I'm telling you that right away. None of this is light enough. And I also feel like none of these are deep enough for deeper skin tones as well. So for me personally, and for you, you'll not buy this. This is horrendous. This is stupid. If you, listen, if you have the money to throw that out the window, go with NARS. We will talk about NARS later. But go with NARS, go with MAC, go with any other high-end brand we have, but not with Prada. Yeah, that's a skip for me. We do a little detour to Teletubbies as well as Trixie Beauty, which I never thought I would mention in the same sentence, but they do have a collaboration, which, sure. This is Trixie Beauty Cosmetics, I'm so sorry. Trixie Cosmetics as well as the Teletubbies, and this is a collection. Yeah, it's a skip for me. There's an eyeshadow palette, there are custard lip glosses, the Nude lashes, the brush set, as well as a purse. Blush. Sorry, purse blush. I'm not sure if I'm out of that generational trauma. I'm pretty sure I never like watched Teletubbies in my life, at least not in that age range, if you know what I mean. I was too old when they came to the picture, and I think like I watched all the parodies of them, but I never watched it. So for me personally, I'm not interested in that. I do have to say though, listen, I do enjoy sometimes the Trixie Cosmetics like color scheming. And I do enjoy this. This seemed to be like a rainbow palette, which could be cute. I do like the hearts, but all the other things is looking really childish, which again, it's a Teletubbies. I do understand. But on the other hand, I'm like, I'm a grown-ass woman. And yes, I can get away with like really ridiculous packaging on occasion. But that one, I can't. I can't do it. It's a skip. Let's come back to the highlighting and NARS. NARS is giving us 5 shades of highlighter for $42. You see, like half of the price from the Prada and more shades, which we will greatly accept. Which again, it's still shy. It's still hella expensive, but at least we do have more shades. Definitely more catering to deeper skin tone as well as pale girls like me. I do think like Eros, which is the lightest shade, could be maybe working for me depending, but I do like these more. I tell you this right away, I do like these more. These are the light reflecting luminizing powders and they intrigue me. The Prada one, it's not. No. Listen, if you want to splurge, go with NARS. It's still expensive, hella expensive, but at least you get more shades, and again, it's still cheaper than Prada by a ton. Just saying. So for me personally, I would prefer the NARS. Does it mean I need it? No. Do I have other highlights in my collection? Yes. Do we talk about that? No. It's so cute. I do enjoy it. So it's better than Prada. We're going with that. Okay, listen. Drugstore update here on the drugstore main base, Germany, which again, Catrice is a German brand. We do have a new collection by Catrice, and this one is the Underwater Secret Limited Edition. It's still not in stores, lead in my stores, just saying, but this is really cute. Do we have interesting products? I do think so. Do we have a smaller collection? Yes. Is it better than the last one? No, the Desert Doom was quite cool. I do have that. I need to film a video with it. I'm still behind. I'm so sorry. I did not film in a week. Almost 2 weeks, because I went to a work event and trip, and then I was like, you know. So we do have several products in that collection. We do have, first of all, like a perfume, which can be cute. I do need to smell that though. I don't want to like assume it's cool and then buy it. I mean, it's $8, but still a lot. We do have 2 highlighting products. Both of these like duos, highlighting duos, which I am not sure. I need to see them in real life to see if they can work on me, because again, I'm pale AF and they don't look pale AF. We do have 2 lip products, which I'm thinking these are glosses, which again, I would go with probably the orangey shade, not the pink. And then we do have a blush, which that is the clear thing. That is the pH changing gloss, which I'm not, or blush, which I'm not fond of and not want to try out. But all the other products do look promising. Really enjoying this. Would pick up a few of them if I can wear them. Just saying. Listen, Maybelline Mitchell sometimes, not all the time, sometimes has me in a chokehold. This is super damn cute. These ones are the mini Sculpt, Softsculpt mini bronze books. There are 4 shades, which can be good, can be not, depending. There is light, 10, medium, and deep. And of course, for me, would be the light. I'm not sure if this. Listen, I do have the Sculpt palette. I do have the eye thingy, and I was like intending to grab maybe one of the smaller palettes, which has like a more peachy toned blush as well as a bronzing shade, which I don't have. I have the contour. This is the lighter than light palette I own, like the cream version, and this one could be nice. I do enjoy the blushes, which I have one of those mini blush books, and I do enjoy them quite a bit. And so for me personally, I'm debating about the light because they do look quite light. You know what I mean? So this could be something. What do you think? I think this could be cute. Would you want to see that? Tell me down in the comments. Let's talk about Rhode Beauty. Rhode Beauty was sold to e.l.f., which I don't know what to say about that. Listen, there will be, listen, for $1 billion. That's quite nice, I would say. Good for e.l.f. to have that money. Listen, I am excited to see what will happen. I felt like after like Makeup Revolution bought like BH Cosmetics, at least in Germany, we never heard of BH Cosmetics again. So that is kind of sad, to be honest, because I did enjoy BH Cosmetics. So I'm hoping that e.l.f. is giving us nice products for Rhode and maybe other things, just saying. But yeah, for me personally, that doesn't change a thing. We'll see what the future brings, but it is quite interesting that e.l.f. bought Rhode Beauty. So yeah, we'll see what it brings. I mean, listen, that's kind of interesting, just saying. We do have several things from Morphe Beauty, and yes, they do interest me, so that's what we are having here. First of all, we start with cream eyeshadows, which is always a nice thing. These are the Solo Artist Priming Cream Shadows. Listen, the lightest could be really nice. The problem I do always have is that I do have oily lids, and not all products are crease proof, even though they say they are, because they're not. Seen like e.l.f. the smudge proof like eye primer, that stuff is not working. So I'm really excited. I would love to try these. Do I have a price? They are $10 each, which that's kind of like up there, like e.l.f. pricing. And you would think that Morphe and e.l.f. are like similar-ish for pricing, but they're definitely not. And the second thing, which I am more excited a little bit more, are new eyeshadow palettes by Morphe. We do have several eyeshadow palettes. We do have 6 pens as well as 12 pens. And to be honest, I'm not interested in the 4 12-pen palettes. These 12-pen palettes are like the epiphany of, I won't say they are boring, because there's one palette that is more colorful, ooh-hoo. But listen, in general, they are boring. If you own any of these shades, this is kind of boring. We do have like a more warm tone brown, a more cool tone brown, a more pinky tone brown, and then we do have one palette which is more colorful, which is like pinks and purples. Yeah, that's it. Listen, I would be more interested if there's at least one really colorful one. You know what I mean? Like a really colorful one, but there's not. And then we do have the 6 pen. Again, 12 pens, you know, not bad, not really interested in that. But then we do have the 6 pens. And the 6 pens are looking really, really cute. We do have 6 different colorways, as you can tell. There are, of course, the regular ones, which we have warm tones, cool tones, pinkies, grays. And then we do have 2, which I would be interested in. One is the first one in the upper right corner. Left corner for you, which is the gold and green, like the teal one. This is kind of cute. Yes, we do have basic shades, and we just have like 2 more colorful ones, but there's a gold, there are teal. I do love the combo, and I do enjoy that we do have a little bit more of a neutral colorway. I would love to have a teal matte in here as well. Yes. Do we have that? No. But I feel like you can go at least into 3 different directions with the shimmers. You can go into more bronzy direction, a gold, and then a more tealy direction. That's at least something. And then in the lower right corner, like from you, not for me, That is so kind of strange. There's also like the unicorn palette, which has like a matte pink and purple. We do have though also like a teal, which is kind of cute. Are these the palettes I would want to own for the life of me before the Better Beauty Jewel Ocean and before other palettes? No. Do I think they are cute? Yes. Are they, I think, 27 something? $27 or something like this? Yes. Is that a ton? Yes. Not my favorite about that. But I feel like, again, the 12 bands, again, not so much. The 6 bands, I would have gone with 2 because I feel like they're cute. I do have to say, but it's just me, just saying, I feel like for a 6 pan, I'm more likely to bring another 6 pan, you know what I mean? So that would be something, like if I would grab 2 of these, I would most likely to bring both of them. A 12 band, I feel like there are not enough shades, so yeah, that would be the thing I would go for. Just saying. What do you think? Would you grab any of the new Morphe releases? Do you think the new packaging is kind of cute? And would you grab any of these? Tell me down in the comments. We do have the new collection, which I teased 2 weeks ago from Ensley, and we do have 2 new products, which I was not expecting that, to be honest. I was expecting a Woodland Creature palette. This one is not. This is the Whispering Woods palette, and this is not a small palette. This is an 18-pound palette, and we do have 8 sparkling multichrome and duochromes, 3 marble shifts. We do have 10 matte, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. Yes, so this is looking really, really cute. I do enjoy a green tone palette. There are green tones, there are warm tones, there are like a little bit of mauvey colors. Listen, that's a yes from me. Just saying, it's so damn cute. Definitely would go with that. And in that collection, we do have also the Whispering Woods blush and highlighting palette. And we do have 3 blushes, 2 highlighters, and 1 contour, which, listen, this is not a contour for me. This is, if I'm lucky, it's a warm tone blush. Just saying. But I would say one of the highlighter will probably be like at least the highlighter. I think the other one would be more of a blush topper. Just saying. I do think this palette and the color story I do enjoy. There's more warm tones. There is a pink, but the pink is a little bit more warm tone pink. In general, I do think this is kind of cute. And of course, you can use all of these probably also on the eye. Just saying. So I think both of these are great releases. Definitely will go with the eyeshadow palette primary, so yes from me. Another skip for me is the new Beauty Creations collaboration together with Victor Guadarrama. I'm so sorry for butchering that if I did it at all. Which probably, listen, we're here again. This one is a whole collection. We do have a shadow palette, we do have a lip trio, we do have a face powder, rose water, and then of course we have the whole collection. And to be honest, the only thing I would be interested in is of course the like face palette, face and eye palette. We do have, as you can tell, 3 like face products. Seem to be a highlighter, a ombre blush, as well as a bronzer, which I don't know, you know probably how I feel about like face and eye palettes, because for me personally, I'm not sure if the bronzer is working on me. I'm not sure if the blush will probably work on me, but I don't enjoy pink blushes though, so that's a skip for me. The eyeshadows are really, really cute. I do have to say that they're really, really cute. That would be the only thing I would be interested in, like the eyeshadows, but then again, you have face products, so for me, this is a skip just because of that. And the last release for this week is by Kevyn Aucoin, and we do seem to have like powder. At least it looks like powders, guys. It looks like powders. I'm not 100% sure. It could be also like bronzers, if you will. These ones are the Effortless Essential Endless Wearable products, and I'm not 100% sure what it is, but we will find out. If this is, listen, if this is like a regular powder, don't think so. If this is something special, maybe. At least there are 4 colors, probably more, maybe not. I'm not sure. We will see about this. We'll find out in the next video, which probably will be after the 3rd of June. So yes, we'll see about that. These were the new makeup releases for this week. What do you think? Listen, I think we do have a ton of bronzers, foundations, which a few of them intrigue me, another one not. But I do enjoy the selection of eyeshadow palettes. So far, it's a yes for me most of the times. The highlighters though, yeah, I do have definitely a preference for that. So what do you think? Which products are worth the try? Which ones are not? Tell me down in the comments. I would love to hear from you. Also, please subscribe to this channel. I upload several times a week. Listen, I'm sorry for being a little bit lackluster in the last week or two. Again, a lot of work. So yeah, I'm trying to be better, and I'm thinking next week will be a week where we have a little bit more videos if I can do it. So yes, so subscribe to this channel to find fun and good stuff. Just saying, maybe a little bit of more videos than not, but yes, I've tried my best. So yeah, I would love to hear from you. I wish you a beautiful week. We see us in my next video. So bye guys.